Jy kan
Hello, welcome to Sonorous Low School of Guitar. Today in lesson 2 we'll be covering just the basic 12-bar blues and how you can implement that into your own style and make it more rocky, bluesy, jazzy, whatever the sorts. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the lesson. So in this lesson, as always, I'm going to show you a cool little warm-up technique that I always use just to get my hands nice and ready. You can refer to lesson 1, where I show you like the most basic building block foundation of a warm-up exercise. This exercise is almost the same, but except you're going to be playing with you're going to go index, ring finger, middle finger, pinky. All right, so let me show you what that looks like. So you're going to start on the first fret, as always, and then go 1, 3, 2, 4. All right, let's do that again. So index, ring finger, middle finger, pinky. Okay, so once you've got that down, like just this little movement, then you're going to move down. So you're going to go. And once you go down and you get to your pinky on the bottom string, you're going to go back. So you're just going to play the same exercise but just inverted. So you're going to go pinky, middle finger, ring finger, index, pinky, middle, ring, index. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. And then you're going to move up 1 fret. So just do the same thing and just go all the way down, all the way up. Do it as far along down the neck as you possibly can. I know it's tough to do it over here especially if you don't have a cutaway, but just try and stretch your fingers as far as you can, even though it might be a little bit uncomfortable. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the 12-bar blues. So, what is the 12-bar blues? What does it even sound like? Well, here it is. It's as simple as this. Now, I've made it a little more complex because it's just more fun to play that way. But initially, what you want to do is, so I always try and palm mute about 2 strings. So what I would do, palm muting is a whole other technique on its own. So what I do to palm mute is I put my palm right on the bridge or the saddle of my guitar, and I just want to put my palm gently down on that little saddle, and I just want to, that's the sound you want to get through. If you move it up too much, it goes dead. So you want to get it like just nice and perfect, you know. But you also don't have to do that if you're not as advanced yet and you just want to just jam and you just want to play. You can just play without palm mute. You can just go. But the palm muting does sound way cooler. So for this, I just want you guys to really take this lesson in and just feel it. Just feel it a bit, you know. Just go listen to some blues, some old school blues, and just understand the concept of it. Because a rhythm guy might go like this. And then a guy would like solo over with a pentatonic scale like a. And then after that, if you want to change keys, well, just go continue the progression. You're going to move 1 string down. And then I'm going to play the D string and the G string together. If you want to palm mute it, you can. If you don't want to palm mute it, that's also fine. And then you're going to go. Now, why would we go to that D? Well, a standard blues progression is from 1, 4, 5. You want 1, 4, 5, and then when you go to the turnaround, you go 5, 4, 1. It's as simple as that. So what I mean by that is 1 is your root. 4 is the fourth note in your scale, which is D. And if you know your frets and know the notes on your frets for standard tuning, for E standard tuning, then I know this is D. And then E would be 5, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in the major scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or, but that's a lesson for another day. Just know that a blues progression is 1, 4, 5. So what that means is A is your 1, so D is your 4, or then you go back to your 1, and then you go to your E, to D, and to A. So guys, with the blues is all about swing, swing beats. So there's a difference between swing beats and standard beats. So a standard beat would be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And a swing beat would be something like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's that and. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Standard would sound something like this. And swing would sound something like this. 1 and 2. So, with that said, just to get you started with this little blues progression thing, I just want you guys to practice with one finger, okay? One finger in the beginning, and then you can go 2 and 4 and 5 and 4. But now, we're going to start with one finger, just playing the chords, but like I said, only using one finger. So you're going to start by playing your A. So I play my A by just barring it here. Most people also play it by using 3 fingers, but I like adding that extra note on the bottom. But you're only going to use 2 strings for this. So you're going to play your A string, open A, and you're going to strum your D string. Well, just pick it really, but you're going to pick them at the same time. So you're going to have all your strings open, or just your A string open, I mean. Just those 2, and you're just gonna just really practice, like really focus on the timing, like just the swing beat timing is the most important thing about blues. Other than that, it's mostly just improvisation and whatever flavor or sauce you like to add to it. So with that said, you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 cycles of that. Then you're going to move down 1 string with this finger and with your picking hand. Now you're going to have an open D, because D is your, yeah, you're right, it's your 4. It's the 4 chord in A. Alright, that's music theory, real basic music theory. But anyway, now you're going to play your A, your open D, and you're going to pick your G string. So then again, two cycles of that, or 4 cycles of that, whatever floats your boat. Then you're going to move back up to the A. Then you're going to go. And then you're going to go up to your E. So, yet again, move this index finger up 1 string. You're going to play your open E. Okay, you're going to play your open E, and you're going to pick the A string as well. Alright, so then you're going to go. This is your turnaround, so usually you want to keep it short. Just play 1 cycle of that. So what the turnaround means is you've got to conclude your song, okay? You can't just play. you know, it gets quite tiring just playing the same thing over and over. So you want a conclusion. You want to put a little full stop on it. But before you get to that full stop, you need to add your E so that you can create your resolution, your conclusion to the song. You know, it's also soothing to your ears if you can actually just conclude the song that you're trying to make. And that's what the blues is. So essentially, you're going to go one cycle of that, then one cycle of D, and then back to your A. So to allow you guys to hear what I'm talking about, this is what it's going to sound like. And I'm going to play it a little bit quicker just so that your ear can kind of catch on. You might even tap your foot or two. Anyway, it's going to sound like this. And then now I just took all those notes, well, the 12-bar blues, and just implemented them by using chords. So that's another thing that you can do. So instead of just, you can go 2 and 4 and 5 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 4. With that said, you can just play the chord. You can just go play your A bar chord here or your A chord here. And you can just go. And then go to your D, which would be over here as well. Or just your bar chord over here, your little power chord. Back to your A. And then go to your E. Now, yeah, I know that sounds a little complicated. I know my team is sitting here and they're not really musical, but they don't really understand what the hell is going on. Neither do I. Cut that out. Cut that out. I do know what's going on. So guys, just to run through it one more time with you guys, we're just going to do the simple 12-bar blues progression. So listen carefully. When I say 2, 4, 5, 4, I mean the frets, okay? So I'm starting on my A. So I'm going 2 and 4 and 5 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 4. Then I'm moving down one string and I'm doing the same thing. 2 and 4 and 5 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 5 and 4. And then when I want to go to my turnaround, I just go all the way up to E and I do the same thing. 2 and 4 and 5 and 4. Back to D. And then back to my A, just to resolve it. To my E. And now, that's the blues. That's the 12-bar blues. And you can do whatever you want with it. It's so easy. Well, I know I say it's easy, but it does take some time getting used to the whole swing beat part of it. But once you get used to that and the strumming pattern of it, it's really just the world's yours. The world's your oyster after that, because then you can build off so many things with the blues as a foundation. I know I did. I still play the blues. The blues is still my founding father of my play style, you know. And essentially, blues is also one of the founding fathers of rock and roll, because they took this blues progression, they took like one extra note out of that, and they just did. Yeah, there you have it. That's the blues and rock and roll, blues rock, whatever you want to call it. It's all that jazz. It's actually not jazz at all, but yeah, it's blues. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment or two. And tell me if this actually helped you. You know, tell me what I can do better in this lesson. If I explain too quickly or not diligently enough, please let me know. And also, if you want to, tell me what I do right. You know, I'm still learning, as you are as well with the guitar. So any advice or any criticism, constructive criticism that is, would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, without further ado, goodbye, and get those strings slinging.